Hello everyone, Flash Notion here, back with another My Little Pony reaction, and this time I'm finally getting caught up. We are going to be taking a look at Season 9, Episode 20, A Horse Shoe In, which is a great title, by the way. So, let's see. Because this episode is actually the latest one, for once, I am not particularly spoiled on this one. Only thing left that I've really been spoiled on, I think, is the finale. Because YouTube. Yay. But this one seems to be a Starlight and Trixie episode. It seems like they're going to be having some sort of trouble there, which, I mean, they've already been to couples counseling a couple of times, haven't they? But, whatever. And yeah, the title is great. It's a play on the phrase a shoe-in, which is like a sure thing. Like it's definitely going to happen. And it's usually used in terms of like races or like competition type events. It's like they're a shoe-in to win. I don't know where that phrase came from, but it's a pretty fun phrase. So yeah, as for what it could mean here, I'm not sure. I really can't even think of anything that might be going on here. Like, obviously, if it's a Star Trek episode, like, I don't know. I mean, who knows how this could go? Like, obviously, they're gonna have trouble, but like, is it gonna be externally sourced trouble or internally sourced trouble? I mean, the only thing I can guess is that they're going to be joining in some kind of competition. So, yeah, otherwise, I don't have a clue. So, yay for being blind now, like, fully. Alright, let's get to it. Let's watch the episode, starting in 3, 2, 1, play. And we got the school. Miss Philodendron. And she's gone full Pinky. Don't you look good, Phyllis? She's gone full Pinky and talking to a plant.
Come in.
It's.
Were you just talking to someone? No. Why? Starlight, I have something very important to discuss with you. If this is about leaving early yesterday, I didn't have any students on my schedule, and Trixie was having a magical emergency, which actually turned out to be nothing. It's not anything like that.
It's the official, you're in charge of the school now.
Princess of Friendship, in light of her impending ascension to the throne of Equestria, and
yeah.
anticipation of
okay.
duties and
makes sense.
Forthwith, does hereby intend to make good on her previous offer to you, Starlight Glimmer, of replacing her as head mayor of the School of Friendship.
I want you to take over the school when I move to Canterlot.
I know. It's just so amazing. I'm a little... Do you think I'm really up for it? Of course you do.
I mean, it's there are some people who still don't agree that she's reformed, so, you know, the fact that she doubts. Aww. Wow. Now, I know where my thumbnail's coming from. That was great.
I'm a little nervous and excited.
Nervous-sighted!
I understand.
I totally understand. New job.
Be available to help whenever you need.
Oh, scroll.
Are you supposed to be at a royal etiquette lesson with Celestia and Luna right
Oh,
now?
wow.
Right. Can't
I mean,
the important responsibility of royal napkin placement.
Twilight, you're gonna be queen, basically. You can set the etiquette.
No biggie, right, Phyllis? I've totally got this.
Oh, dear. Yeah, that's not good. Get a new pot there. Wow. Breaks the plan. So, yeah, that was obviously a thing that happened in the premiere. Twilight, during her massive freakout, was just like, Starlight, I want you to run the school. And she gave that hilarious expression. And then Starlight used some reverse psychology to try and calm Twilight down. But she actually didn't give a true answer of would she take the job or not. So, good on them for actually clearing that up. Most of us just assumed that she would take the job in the end. Oh no, now she's gonna have Trixie help her.
Thanks.
I can't help
wondering if it's social schedule.
Don't remember what else this person has written.
Instead of heading to the delightful lunch I had planned, we're striding with determination toward what I can only assume is Twilight's office.
Obviously, our lunch is super important.
I mean, Trixie, why haven't you been in the school by now? Like, a lot. And
friendship is the princess of friendship. And I'm worried about
True.
doing it all alone. So I want to get as much advice from Twilight as I can while she's still here.
just like she wants to get advice from Celestia and Luna. Good point.
Give me an idea. Thanks, Trixie.
Oh no. Please tell me this isn't pony point of view,
Are we still doing lunch?
Later. Make it dinner. Twilight, why are you doing origami now?
Getting royal place settings just right is a lot harder than it looks.
Okay. I know how busy you are, but I wanted to talk to you about running school because, honestly, I was a bit worried about taking it over all on my own. But I just realized you never did it alone.
Having a friend help out is pretty great.
Wow.
Exactly.
Hey, Swanify.
Think about me hiring a vice head mayor to help run things.
I trust
As long as it's not Trixie, everything will be fine.
Vice head mayor, I think it's a great idea.
Really?
Like you said, I've always had ponies around to help. And don't worry, you can always call on me to...
Twilight, Rarity says you were supposed to be at the boutique 5 minutes ago for your second fitting for the coronation gown.
Oh my goodness.
A lot?
It's Rarity. What do you expect? She wants it to be perfect.
You'll pick the right pony for the job.
But not Trixie. Do not pick
I
Trixie.
heard the whole thing, and all I can say is, I am humbled.
Oh, that's what it is. Trixie thinks it's going to be her, and Starlight already knows it's not going to be Trixie. That
We get to work and
is...
Well, sure, that would be fun, but I can't just give you the job.
Oh, no, of course not. I imagine there's a lengthy process to go through.
Exactly. I'll probably
Oh my
introduce several
goodness.
ponies.
Of course, several. Wink.
Why
Ah.
are you saying wink?
I'm not saying wink. Wink.
I feel like you don't know how winking works.
You all decided
Oh,
to be part of the circle School of Friendship's
no to her.
Honestly,
We don't need him kidnapping students.
fundraise.
Put her in charge of the music department. And actually, Big Mac would be a pretty excellent choice. Except he has responsibilities on the farm. So, then again, if Applejack can be there, why can't he?
come up with is pretty special.
Albeit unnecessary.
Nepotism does not work in this case.
Designed the interview in 3 stages. Each stage will test a different skill the vice head mayor needs. Only those who do well will move through the stages until finally the best
Oh wow.
prizes to
I get the title now. Starlight's basically holding a wipeout competition to figure out who is going to be her.
Once the students get a sample of my great and powerful instructions.
And Big Mac's just like, who is this and why is she here?
Wow, that seam is so straight. You really learned how to sew from mending apple sacks on the farm?
Huh. I mean, I guess.
Obviously, loyalty is the foundation of friendship and trust. But nothing gets more loyalty than a big stack of bits. This book on business will teach you all how to earn your own. Chapter 1, Equity.
Yeah, no. Why would you ever have even considered her? Yeah. No! We all know that... Hey! Improvisation. Nice. Ooh, interesting. Rube Goldberg machine. Aww. It works.
In the pre-Equestria era,
And
Abraxas
Trixie
did
is the worst type of substitute.
boring stuff
The one who just reads from the book.
a really long time. Okay, I know history's important, but I never learned any of it, and look how I turned out.
Homeless and living out of basically a van, washed up musician, nothing going on. At least Greg Universe has a car wash.
Okay, Phyllis. Obviously, those three are moving on. What about the rest?
Oh, that's an adorable picture.
An agreement on this one.
No.
I know what
Don't want to break her heart.
But it would be so much fun to have my vice head mare be a friend. She just needs a little more hoof holding than some of the others, but it could still work out, right?
No.
Starlight, I've given this a lot of thought, and even though I still believe naps are a valid use of class time, you'll be the one running the school. So if you say no naps, then no naps. And I know I can be a little stubborn and not the best listener, but I just can't wait for us to tackle this job as a team. Two great and powerful friends taking on the world.
Huh.
I know you still have.
Is that the first time we've actually seen Trixie's hair go around her horn like that? We never really seen it like that for an extended period of time.
Told you it could work.
And no. Oh, that's great. The plan's gonna die by the end of the episode.
Vice head mare candidates, welcome to stage 2. All
But
performed well, or well enough, to face your next challenge.
you did not get eliminated. Oh dear.
Mare will need to be a master communicator.
Can we have Octavia speak,
Better
please?
chance of that than meeting with our students
Like, why
and
not?
Parents or guardians.
I eagerly look forward to sharing my love of science with both progeny and progenitors.
Indeed. An orchestra is made up of different parts, and good communication is the key to harmony.
Both of them have slightly different voices.
Me, that good communication is essential to holding your audience's attention, which is why Trixie is also known as a great and powerful communicator.
No.
Life at the School of Friendship is like a song. And
Ooh,
although she
Ocelus'
singing her part pianissimo, Ocelus is now
parents.
soloing fortissimo.
That's good, right?
Indeed.
The science curriculum at the school is somewhat lacking, but Yona has taken to the subject like a yak to smashing. If fostered, I believe she could easily blaze a trail and expand our understanding of science itself. Next best! Next best!
Well, they're both working out.
Gallus is a fantastic student. He's even taught me a thing or two about napping.
Is that why you're putting me to sleep?
Excuse me?
I don't know why I have to come to these things.
Well,
I mean,
most
to be fair,
parents or guardians want to be involved in our students' lives. Maybe we should find a different representative from Griffinstone to be Gallus's guardian.
Oh, that'd be great.
I mean,
Find one. Let
wa-
me know.
wow.
I'm so confused. You're saying Silverstream is exuberant? Yep. And enthusiastic? Yep. But aren't those the same? And are they good? I mean, you could be trying to tell me she's unfocused, but then you might just be explaining that you appreciate her high energy. Nope. Yep. Maybe. There seems to be a lot of nuance.
Mac,
I just want
please
to make sure I understand
enunciate
exactly what you're
more.
saying. So what are you saying?
Gallus doesn't need to know I'm proud of him, and he certainly doesn't need me trekking all the way to Ponyville.
Huh. I feel like, too far. But, Grandpa Gruff, I think needs a good talking to here. Although we do know from the last episode that, Grandpa Gruff, does actually care.
I really appreciate your honesty, Big Mac, and you're right. Parents expect a lot of detailed communication when it comes to their kids. And if you aren't comfortable with that, Vice Head Mare probably isn't the job for you.
Yeah, no.
He's like, I don't want talking too much. Unfortunate, because Mac would actually be a great choice.
And you don't have to worry.
Oh, good.
It's thoughtful that you'd want to check in on me after my shocking confrontation with Grandpa Gruff. But never fear, I shall recover.
Trixie,
Oh my
that's not
goodness.
exactly what I wanted to talk to you about. You can't get into a shouting match with parents. Or
Yeah, no.
For the final stage of the interview process, you'll each have to put together a field trip. And if you really do want the job, I need yours to be exceptional. Because if I had to pick a vice head mayor right now, it wouldn't...
Honestly, I'd pick Octavia. Like, she's been the best one. Like, the good doctor has way too much of a focus on science. And Trixie is just not good. I'm surprised Octavia really wants the job, though. I suppose she's reached the stage where she's more looking to teach other people music than perform it herself.
Is it wrong for me to think she might actually pull it off?
Yes.
Oh, don't answer that.
Ooh.
Not looking forward to the performance?
I know Octavia loves music, but a field trip to a classical music performance isn't my idea of an exciting time.
Yeah, about that. She's performing with her significant other. That's all you had to do. Get DJ Pone3 involved. Instant win.
Okay, I take it back.
When I heard we'd be arranging field trips, I knew right away I wanted to take you all to my lab. I can think of no better trip than one through the quantum field.
What is that thing in the tank? We're not doing that. Starlight's like, no!
A chair.
It looks like an electric chair.
And 3, 4, 5. Congratulations! You are now 5 seconds into the future. You see, we are all already time travelers. Who's next?
It's a joke.
Now what?
Oh, I hadn't actually thought that much beyond this.
Yeah.
Ponies and other students.
Wow.
The greatest and most powerful field trip of your lives.
Where are you and your friends going?
I am thrilled you asked, because today we're not doing a normal, old, boring field trip where you go somewhere.
So, not field trip.
Oh,
Technically.
taking you to Froggy Bottom Bog, but we don't need to leave the comfort of the classroom for our field trip. I can bring the field trip to us.
That sounds bad, but impressive. Oh no. Oh no.
Trixie, what did you do?
I
found the perfect little patch of bog to teleport into the school.
Except there was a...
Didn't consider the possibility that a hive of flash bees might have nested.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Get Fluttershy? Or Mage Meadowbrook? One of them? Those things are very...
Who told you bees to nest in my patch of field trip bog?
Hey, smoke usually calms bees.
Trixie, go with the students. I'll handle this. I was only trying to give them an exceptional field trip experience, which you have to admit I did.
I mean, to be clear, they'll be telling their grandchildren about the time that the teacher terrified them and almost gave them great bodily harm.
Starlight? Hey there. So,
Wow.
they're going...
You don't get the job.
Nice teamwork, am I right?
I killed them all.
Kidding? I don't know what team you're on, but it isn't mine. This
Oh
was a
dear.
disaster. It was dangerous.
I think the words you're looking for are great and powerful.
It wasn't even acceptable! You went from not taking it seriously to blowing things so out of proportion you put every creature in danger. And I wanted to
Ooh.
so much, I ignored the fact that you would never be right for the job.
I'm confused. What are you saying?
I'm saying you'll never be vice head mayor.
But I thought you created the position for me.
Why would you think that? I created the position because I need help. But I can't think of any way that you would ever help me.
Ooh.
Starlight's friends always helped her.
Oh, that's because
Ouch.
my friends are competent. They care
Oh.
about what they're doing, and they know how to do it.
Well,
Ouch.
time, Head Mayor
Oh.
Starlight,
Ow. Also dirt on the ceiling.
check in to see how the search for a vice headmare was going.
Clean up the room.
A
Wow.
lot better now.
And proof that Twilight's still outclasses Starlight.
Wanted it to be a
Starlight has the raw power, but Twilight actually knows how to use it.
few big signs that it wasn't gonna work out.
Not every pony is right for every job, but every pony
Um,
has something to contribute.
And also, that was really, really harsh.
You can't figure it out.
If you have a job to do, you have to decide what's best and be upfront and honest.
Maybe,
even if that
maybe
means
Trixie should be the counselor now.
So I guess that means
Hmm.
talking to them at the beginning instead of stringing them along until you get so frustrated you totally lose it and say a bunch of really awful things.
Pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah, not always easy. Sometimes communication is rotten from the get-go.
I know you're in there.
Well, you're wrong.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry for all those things I said. I just really wanted it to work out, even though I knew it probably wouldn't. I should have said
Not helping.
something sooner.
Obviously, we can't have what we want because I'm terrible at everything and could never help you with anything.
Yeah, that was
Terrible.
too harsh.
Great
Yeah.
qualities. Maybe not Vice Headmare qualities, but great
Yeah.
powerful friend qualities.
Aww. Aww.
Really stand by the ponies you care about. Gallus even said no creatures ever stuck up for him the way you did with Grandpa Gruff.
Yeah. She should be the new
We'll
counselor.
run the school together, but not every pony is right for every job.
I think. I mean, it might be the best place for her anyways.
And maybe I should have known I wasn't exactly a perfect fit.
If it makes you feel any better, no pony was.
What do you
Hmm.
mean?
Well, Dr. Hooves has decided to go back to his experiments, and Octavia is worried the responsibilities of Vice Headmare will take too much time away from her music. Maybe getting a Vice Headmare was a bad
Wow.
idea.
No, it's a good idea. You just have to find the right one.
Would like some help,
I'll-
and hiring
I
a
just-
vice head mare is a great idea.
But who could it be?
Well,
Hmm.
you need some pony who's responsible like you, and detail-oriented like Twilight, and smart, obviously. It is a school, after all.
It would be nice if I got along with them, since having it be a friend didn't work out.
Maybe it can.
And I knew
Oh,
as soon as I read
of
Trixie's story,
course.
the exact right thing for me to do.
But what about being Flurry Heart's Crystaller?
Well, honestly, now that Flurry Heart's a little older, there really isn't much for me to do.
Yeah, I mean, he's a glorified
Tradition or
baby
physical.
city,
And
so...
working at a school is what I always thought I'd do. I mean,
Yeah.
if you'll have me.
Are you kidding?
Hey, he'll be in Ponyville now! Much easier
This would work out.
to have him, except, you know, only last season, so...
Between being insightful when I want to be and giving good advice when I don't mean to, I suppose I can be a pretty good friend.
More than that, actually.
You can have Starlight's old job.
And you helped me talk through the problem of finding the right pony for the job. And we know you care about the students.
Trixie, the great and powerful advice giver, problem talk thrower, and student care about her. I think I'll go with friend.
Friend is perfect. But there's a position here at the school.
That will be open very shortly.
What would you say to being the School of Friendship's new student counselor?
I could get behind that. We got power trio here.
Potted plants scream desperation.
What? Oh my gosh. Wow. That was great ending. Huh. Wow. That was fun. So, yeah. Another fine episode. Still not anything that quite stands out the way that stuff from the first half of the season did. Well, plus Summer Sun Setback, that was amazing. But, like, yeah, still a pretty good one. I mean, any episode with Starlight and Trixie is usually not, well, above average for the series as a whole, Not necessarily for this season, but definitely enjoyable. And the ones with Starlight involving in them as a main character usually tend to be the more real-world type of ones. The ones that really tend to make you pause and think about, your own life. At least for me it is that way. Other people, I think, also tend to feel the same way, that, like, Starlight, she's a slightly edgier character than Twilight, and that allows you to do a bit more with her, and I think expand her in a direction that, like, the older fans, at least, would appreciate more. In this case, yeah, that moment where she blew up at Trixie, that hit hard. I'm not going to go into it. It's mostly because I feel like it's just not that comparable outside of superficial stuff. But yeah, I get it. What was going on in that situation? So let's talk about the other stuff. So the candidates for the job, which no one ended up getting it, but yeah, the group started out with one character who was like an obviously terrible choice. Seriously, Spoiled Rich, or formerly Spoiled Milk, like, she has no redeemable qualities whatsoever. I don't know what Starlight was thinking with that, but bad idea. And she showed it very quickly, got eliminated in the first round. Good. I can't even get over the fact that she was a choice, like, or like a potential choice. Like, why? And then, of course, Trixie, like, she really shouldn't have been a choice either, but, Starlight had her own reasons for that. And then, honestly, I feel like Doctor Who's was the next, like, not good choice, because, like, he really was too focused on the science and the experiments and whatnot. It wouldn't really make sense for him to even take part in all of this, because, like, I mean, I understand him wanting to spread science to the students, but, like, it's not that kind of school. He should volunteer weekly at cheerleading school if that's what he wants. This is a different place. So, yeah. Not a good choice there either. And then that leaves Octavia and Big Mac, which, surprisingly, Octavia ended up being a better choice than I thought she would. Just because, like, she really did a good job at comparing everything through music, and then, using music to interact with the students in ways that, like, yeah, I could see, like, if she had been willing to give up the time for the job, she would have probably done pretty well at it. But apparently she wasn't willing to do that. So, her loss. And then there's Big Mac, who just not a great speaker. He prefers to stay quiet, and that makes him uncomfortable taking a job that he would otherwise be very qualified for. Like, he's a pretty grounded pony. He could keep things at the school in order when everything gets a little crazy, like, say, if Discord decides to visit. But no, his unwillingness to speak up, probably coupled a little bit with, he has duties on the farm and stuff going on with Sugar Bell. So, yeah, he probably doesn't have the time either. But, yeah, still, I think he would have been otherwise a good choice. Someone like him would have been great. And, yeah, as it got towards the end, it did become pretty obvious that Trixie was going to end up making a great counselor. I feel like the first hint of that came when she was talking to Grandpa Gruff, because, like, that was just a moment where it's just like, wait a minute, Trixie's actually making some pretty good points here about Grandpa Gruff neglecting Gallus quite a bit and being, like, seemingly resentful of him and not, communicating well with the student that he's supposed to be taking care of. Like, she was making good points in the wrong way, definitely, but, like, good points. So yeah, as the episode went on, it became very clear that the counselor position was going to end up hers, which just, of course, left the question of who's going to be vice headmaster. We'll go with vice headmaster, because vice headmaster just sounds weird. And yeah, Sunburst kind of came out of nowhere with that one, because, like, he wasn't even mentioned previously in the episode. That choice right there actually is interesting, because it relies entirely on prior knowledge of who Sunburst is as a character. Like, pretty much of his entire everything. Like, from his very beginning as a foal, and then Celestial School of Magic, and then, the stuff with the Crystalor, and then everything has transpired between him and Starlight since then. Like, it relies on all of that, and also the fact that he got to become friends with Trixie at one point. So, yeah, like, it really is interesting, because, like, that's such a continuity moment that it kind of, like, the episode was otherwise, mostly not necessarily standalone, but, like, you could watch it with up to that point without needing prior knowledge of the show. Like, they explain everything pretty well, but then they just bring in this new character for basically a Deus Ex Machina, and it's just like, what's going on here? If you don't know who Sunburst is. And I do think that's a flaw of the episode and its writing, but at the same time a strength of the show itself. And I kind of wish the show would do that more often, because it would make this stand out less if the show, allowed its continuity to, like, exist in that way more often. Like, that is like a Steven Universe type of thing to do, where this stuff exists in the world, and then it just gets brought in on an as-needed basis, and the audience is expected to remember where it came from. Which, makes the show hard for new people to get into and watch, because they have to go from the beginning, but it makes it much more fun for the people who have put in that time to watch it. So yeah, that, but otherwise, yeah, no, Sunburst is a great choice. He's friends with Starlight. He's a nerd like Twilight is, and he's smart, he's organized, and he is fairly cool under pressure, I think, for the most part. We've seen, like, he doesn't crack easily, he takes to a challenge pretty well, and yeah, I think he'll do quite well in the position, and obviously, Twilight's gonna approve. Now, the interesting part there is, what do the shippers think of the episode? Because, it does, having Sunburst right there kind of drives a bit of a wedge between Starlight and Trixie a little bit, unless you go the route of having a 3 pairing there, or a group of 3. Yeah, I could see it, kind of. I feel like it's like most groups of, like, if you look at it as like a water molecule, 2 oxygen and a hydrogen, Starlight's the hydrogen. Or no, it's the other way around. 1 or 2 hydrogen and then an oxygen. Yeah, Starlight's the oxygen. That was wow. I think I need to go to bed, but I still have to keep talking for a little while just to satisfy myself. So yeah, what else did we not go over here? Well, we went over the candidates. I already talked during the episode about the title. Placement in the rankings for the season. Ooh, this might be tough. because I love me a Star Trek episode, and the continuity wins points for me, but decreases points on an objective level, so it kind of cancels out. And then, like, it wins points for the real-worldy type nature of it that is kind of inherent with most Starlight episodes, but, like, not always. So, good thing for it to have. The fact that it's actually, like, continuity in, like, the season and the season-long plot, like, that was surprising. So that earns points right there. The fact that it had minor characters like Octavia and Dr. Hooves show up and, talk again, that wins points, including Spoiled Rich for some reason. That decreases points because I just don't like her. Well, I mean, going up to the bottom, I think I can pretty well say that it is... Oof. Huh. I don't know. This is so hard. The season is so hard to judge because it has so much good, fun stuff in it. Like, season 8 and 9 have both had this, where it's just, like, they have so much good stuff going on, and the not good episodes are, not only are they, like, more, like, they're not bad episodes, they're just not as good as the rest, but, like, all of it is, you can't, it's so hard to rank them. But... Alright, we'll go with the bottom. The Point of No Return, She Has All Yak are still bottom. Uprooted is good, but kind of boring, and just, it's obvious to sell toys moment, and kind of, it's not that great. Overall, the song sucked. Then She Talks to Angel is kind of, I did not enjoy that one as much as I think I maybe should have. Plus, we got a better version of that one in the previous episode, episode 19, which came right afterwards, so it stands out even more that was the better version. The Last Laugh, I don't know, I feel like the next two should be higher, but then I look at all the stuff that's above them, and I'm just like, no, they can't go any higher, which is frustrating, because, like, I don't want to put The Last Laugh at 13th place out of 17. And I don't want to put The Last Crusade at 12th place either, because, like, that's the episode where we met Scootaloo's parents, and it's so good, but, like, 246 Great, to me, had the better message, and it was overall more fun, so I don't... And then as for this episode, like... message-wise, like, it didn't really have a message. It was one of those where things just happened and you take away from it what you will. But, like, all of the stuff that happened in it, and all the potential stuff you could really take away from it was great. And then the character interactions were good. The continuity was solid. The bringing up of new or, like, old characters and having them suddenly voiced again, like, that was great. And it only loses points for objectively, being hard for for fans or for people who haven't been watching for a while. It's hard for them to follow, so it's objective points lost, and then it's subjectively, I just don't want Spoiled Britch involved in anything ever again. I would be quite happy if she had never gotten another speaking role. So it loses points there. But otherwise, I mean, just, I don't know where to put it. It's got to go on one side or the other of 246 Great. Is it better than, or, like, is it worse than Sweet and Smoky? Better than Last Crusade? Oh. Like, okay, well, I guess we'll have to look at 246 Great again. So, I don't know, I feel like the one thing that makes that episode not be like a top 5 episode of the season for me is that it involved Rainbow Dash instead of Trixie in the lead role, because that would have just made it perfect in my opinion. But otherwise, it does end up pretty middling because of Rainbow Dash. But that's just one flaw, but it's a big flaw. Whereas this episode, I feel like, has multiple, like, smaller flaws. But overall, I think it's the better episode. Which means that this one's got to go in 11th place. So, this one, a horse shoe in episode 20 in 11th place out of 18, because I don't count the premieres and finales. That is way more difficult than it should really be. Like, I'm not saying I want bad episodes, but, like, when the episodes are bad, it's a lot easier to tell where they go on the rankings. Okay. Whoa. Oh no, I just accidentally screwed up. Control Z! Control Z! Okay. So, yeah, that was this episode. As I said, good episode, ranks in 11th place out of a season that has so many good episodes in it that it's completely, like, the top 10 episodes of the season are just barely above this one. The second half of the top 5 episodes are barely above this one. The top 5 episodes of the season are pretty much ranking among some of the best of the show. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm caught up now on episodes. Yay! I still have so much else to react to. Oh, boy. But, yeah, I'm all caught up on MLP stuff for a little while until the next weekend comes around and I have a new episode to react to. And that's pretty great because it means that, yeah, I get to look forward to it, to the new episode, just as much as you guys. So, I hope you do. I hope you enjoyed this one. And I will see you next time.